My beloved child, I need you to stop right now and listen to what I am about to tell you. What I am going to reveal to you in these next moments will change the way you see your current situation forever. You have been praying, you have been waiting, you have been crying out to me in the midnight hours when no one else could hear you. And I want you to know something that will shake the very foundation of your doubt. Your miracle is not delayed. It is being prepared. Do you remember the story of Lazarus? My dear friend was sick, dying, and his sisters Mary and Martha sent word to me, believing I would come immediately and heal him. They knew my power. They had seen me heal strangers, give sight to the blind, make the lame walk. Surely their brother, whom I loved deeply, would receive instant healing, wouldn't he? But I did not come right away. I stayed where I was for 2 more days. 2 agonizing days while Lazarus grew weaker. 2 days while Mary and Martha watched their brother slip away, wondering why I had not rushed to their side. 2 days that must have felt like an eternity of abandonment. And then Lazarus died. Can you imagine their heartbreak? Can you feel the weight of their confusion? When I finally arrived, Martha ran to me with tears streaming down her face and said words that might be echoing in your own heart right now. Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. If only you had come sooner. If only you had answered faster. If only you had not delayed. But here is what Martha did not yet understand, what Mary could not yet see, and what I need you to grasp with everything in you today. I was never late. I was right on time for a greater miracle than they had imagined. They prayed for healing, but I came to demonstrate resurrection. They asked for their brother to be made well, but I came to prove that I am the resurrection and the life itself. You see, my child, if I had simply healed Lazarus in his sickness, people would have said, Jesus is a healer. But when I raised him from the dead after 4 days in the tomb, after his body had already begun to decay, after all hope was completely gone, the world had to declare, Jesus is Lord over death itself. I delayed their smaller miracle to deliver a greater one. And that is exactly what I am doing in your life right now. You have been asking me to fix your situation quickly. You have been begging me to move faster, to intervene sooner, to stop the pain from lasting so long. Every day that passes without an answer feels like another nail in the coffin of your faith. You look at your circumstances and you see death. Death of your dreams, death of your hope, death of your marriage, death of your finances, death of your health, death of your purpose. But I am asking you to see with my eyes today. What looks like death to you is actually the setup for resurrection. What feels like abandonment is actually my strategic positioning. What seems like delay is actually divine timing for a miracle so massive that no one will be able to deny my power in your life. Let me tell you something that might surprise you. I am more interested in your transformation than your comfort. I am more concerned with your testimony than your temporary relief. I am working on something bigger than fixing what is broken. I am preparing you to carry a greater glory than you have ever known. When I stood before Lazarus' tomb, I did something that must have seemed strange to everyone watching. Before I even called Lazarus out, before I performed the miracle they were all desperate to see, I stopped and prayed. But listen to what I said, Father. I thank you that you have heard me. I knew that you always hear me, but I said this for the benefit of the people standing here, that they may believe I was not praying for power. I already had all the power of heaven at my command. I was not praying for permission. The Father and I are one. I was praying so that everyone watching would understand something crucial. This miracle was not happening because they deserved it. It was happening so they would believe in who I am, and that is why your breakthrough has not come yet in the way you expected. I am not waiting for you to become more worthy. I am not delaying because you have not prayed enough or fasted enough or been good enough. I am waiting for the perfect moment when my glory can be fully revealed, when your testimony will impact not just you, but everyone watching your life. Think about it, my beloved. If I had answered your prayer last month in the way you wanted, who would have known it was me? You would have been grateful. Yes, you would have thanked me, certainly. But the world watching you would have shrugged and said things just worked out. Lucky timing. Natural circumstances fell into place. But when I do what I am about to do, when I resurrect what everyone, including yourself, had declared dead, there will be no doubt. No natural explanation, no coincidence, no luck. only my supernatural power on display for all to see. Your friends and family who have watched you struggle, who have seen you at your lowest point, who have maybe even written off your situation as hopeless, they are about to witness something that will shake their entire understanding of what I can do. Your enemies who have mocked your faith, who have laughed at your prayers, who have said that your God has forgotten you, they are about to fall silent as my power moves in ways they cannot deny. But more than that, you are about to discover dimensions of my love and power that you could never have known if I had given you the quick fix you were asking for. Martha wanted her brother healed in his sickness. I wanted to show her that I am the resurrection and the life, that even death has no power over those who believe in me. She wanted temporary relief. I wanted to give her eternal perspective. She wanted healing. I wanted to demonstrate that with me nothing is impossible. What do you want from me today, my child? Do you want me to just patch up your situation and send you on your way? Or are you ready to experience a miracle so profound that it changes not just your circumstances, but your entire understanding of who I am? I am telling you right now, the wait has been worth it. The delay has been purposeful. The silence has been strategic. Every tear you have cried has been collected in my bottle. Every prayer you have whispered has risen before my throne like incense. Every moment of faithfulness when you chose to trust me despite seeing no evidence, I have recorded it all, and I am about to reward it in ways that will astound you. You are standing at your Lazarus moment right now. Everything around you may look dead. The situation may smell like decay. The mourners may have already gathered. The stone of impossibility may seem too heavy to roll away. But I am here, and I am about to speak life into what everyone called death. But before I do, I need something from you. I need you to answer a question that I asked Martha that day. A question that will determine whether you receive the miracle I have prepared. When Martha ran to me weeping, declaring that it was too late because her brother had been dead for 4 days, I looked at her and asked, "Did I not tell you that if you believe, you will see the glory of God?" So I am asking you the same question right now. Did I not tell you that all things are possible for those who believe? Did I not promise you that I would never leave you nor forsake you? Did I not say that weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning? Do you believe this? Because here is the truth, my precious child. Your belief is not what causes my power. My power exists whether you believe or not. Your faith is not what makes me able. I am already able. But your belief is what positions you to receive what I have already prepared. Your faith is the hand that opens the gift I am already holding out to you. Martha could have said, "Lord, it is too late. My brother has been dead too long. The situation is too far gone. Even you cannot fix this now." If she had responded that way, would I still have raised Lazarus? Of course. My power does not depend on perfect faith, but her experience of the miracle, her participation in it, her ability to receive the full blessing, all of that required her to believe. So I am standing at the tomb of your dead situation right now, and I am asking you, will you believe me? Will you trust that I know what I am doing? Will you let go of your timeline and embrace mine? I know it is hard. I know you are tired. I know you have been strong for so long, and you do not think you can hold on for one more day. I know there are voices all around you saying to give up, to stop hoping, to accept defeat. I know your own mind sometimes screams at you that you are being foolish to keep believing. But I am here to tell you that your breakthrough is not about your strength. It is about my power. Your miracle is not dependent on how long you can hold on. It is already secured by what I accomplished on the cross. Your victory does not come from your perfect faith. It flows from my perfect love. All I need from you is a simple yes. A whispered "I believe" even when everything in you wants to doubt. A quiet surrender that says, "Lord, I do not understand your timing, but I trust your heart." When I stood before that tomb 2,000 years ago, I called out with a loud voice, "Lazarus, come forth." And the man who had been dead for 4 days, whose body had already begun to decay, whose situation was absolutely hopeless by every natural standard, he walked out of that tomb, still wrapped in grave clothes, but alive, breathing, restored. And I am about to call your situation forth right now. I am about to speak to the dead places in your life. I am about to command resurrection over your finances, your health, your marriage, your dreams, your purpose, your joy, your peace. But unlike Lazarus, you are already alive. You are already breathing. You are reading these words right now, which means you have survived every single impossible day up until this moment. You have made it through every storm. You have overcome every attack. You are still standing, still believing, still holding on, even if just barely. And that means you are not waiting to be resurrected. You are waiting to see the resurrection of everything the enemy tried to kill in your life. You are not waiting to come back to life. You are waiting to watch God breathe life back into every promise the enemy tried to bury. Do you know what I did after Lazarus walked out of that tomb? I gave a command that is so important for you to hear today. I said, unbind him and let him go. You see, Lazarus was alive, but he was still wrapped in grave clothes. He was resurrected, but he was still bound by the wrappings of death. He had new life, but he could not fully walk in it until someone removed the old cloths that were restricting him. And that is where you are right now, my beloved child. The resurrection miracle is coming. No, it has already begun. But I am also in the process of unbinding you from everything that has kept you wrapped up and restricted. I am removing the grave clothes of your past. I am unwrapping you from the limitations others put on you. I am stripping away the old identity that said you were defeated, finished, hopeless, worthless. Every insecurity, grave clothes. Every fear, grave clothes. Every lie the enemy told you about yourself, grave clothes. Every limitation you accepted as permanent, grave clothes. Every shame you have carried, grave clothes. Every disappointment that wrapped itself around your hope, grave clothes. I am removing them all. Layer by layer, I am setting you free, not just to survive, but to thrive. Not just to exist, but to live abundantly. Not just to get by, but to overflow with my blessings. And when I am finished unwrapping you, the world will not recognize you. They will look at you and say, is this the same person who was bound up in death? Is this the same situation that we declared hopeless? What happened? How is this possible? And you will have only one answer: Jesus happened. Jesus is what happened. Now, my child, I am going to ask you to do something important. I want you to participate in this moment. I want you to speak your faith out loud. I want you to declare with your own mouth that you believe I am working, even when you cannot see it yet. So right now, I want you to stop reading for a moment. I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to say out loud, even if it is just a whisper, Lord Jesus, I believe you are working in my situation. I trust your timing. My breakthrough is coming. Say it even if you do not feel it yet. Say it even if your circumstances scream the opposite. Say it as an act of faith, knowing that faith is not about feeling, it is about choosing to trust my word over your situation. And now I want you to do something else. I want you to comment below with these exact words. Jesus, I trust your timing. My Lazarus moment is here. Type it out. Declare it publicly. Let your faith be known, because when you confess with your mouth and believe in your heart, that is when you align yourself with my power. Do not skip this step, my beloved. This is not about superstition or ritual. This is about you making a public declaration of faith that activates something in the spiritual realm. The enemy wants you to stay silent, to hide your faith, to doubt in private, but I am calling you to declare boldly that you believe I am moving. So go ahead right now. Before you read any further, scroll down and comment, Jesus, I trust your timing. My Lazarus moment is here. Do it as an act of obedience. Do it as a step of faith. Do it because you are ready to see what I am about to do. I will wait. Go ahead and comment now. Good. Thank you for that step of faith. Now let me tell you what else I saw that day at Lazarus' tomb. Something that will encourage you deeply. The Bible says that when I arrived and saw Mary weeping, and all the people with her weeping, I was deeply moved in spirit and troubled. Jesus wept. The shortest verse in the entire Bible is packed with power. Jesus wept. Why did I weep? Lazarus was about to be raised. I knew the miracle was moments away. I knew that their sorrow was about to turn to joy. I knew that this story would have a happy ending. So why the tears? I wept because I felt their pain. I wept because I understood their grief. I wept because even though I knew what was coming, I was moved by what they were going through in that moment. I wept because love weeps with those who weep. My child, hear this. Your pain moves me. Your tears do not annoy me. Your struggles do not bore me. Your repeated prayers do not exhaust my patience. I am not sitting in heaven tapping my foot, annoyed that you keep crying out to me. I am not rolling my eyes at your weakness. I am not frustrated with your doubt. I am moved by your faithfulness. I am touched by your persistence. I am honored by your trust, especially when trusting me feels impossible. And yes, sometimes I weep with you, even when I know the miracle is already on the way. So if you are crying right now, know that I am crying with you. If you are hurting, know that I am close to the brokenhearted. If you are feeling alone, know that I have never left your side. My presence has been with you through every dark valley, every lonely night, every moment you thought you could not take one more step. And here is what you need to know about those moments when you felt most alone. That is when I was carrying you. Those footprints in the sand that you thought were yours, they were mine. I was holding you so close that our heartbeats synchronized. I was whispering words of life over you even when you were too exhausted to hear them, because that is what love does. Love does not abandon when things get difficult. Love does not withdraw when the situation gets messy. Love does not say you are taking too long to get better, so I am leaving. Love stays. Love serves. Love sacrifices. Love resurrects. And I love you more than you could ever comprehend. More than your parents love you. More than your spouse loves you. More than you love yourself. My love for you is not based on what you can do for me or how well you perform or how strong your faith is on any given day. I love you simply because you are mine. I created you. I called you. I chose you. I redeemed you. And I will never let you go. Nothing you have done could make me love you less. Nothing you could do would make me love you more. My love is complete, unchanging, and eternal. So when the enemy whispers that I have forgotten you, know that is a lie. When doubts creep in saying that I have moved on to someone more deserving, rebuke those thoughts. When circumstances make it look like I am not paying attention, remember that I see every detail of your life, and I am working all things together for your good. The tomb has been opened. The stone has been rolled away, not so I can get to Lazarus, but so everyone else can witness what I am about to do. Your impossibility is about to become my opportunity to display my glory. Your breakdown is about to become my breakthrough. Your test is about to become your testimony. But I want to prepare you for something. When your miracle comes, it might not look exactly like you imagined it would. Lazarus came out of that tomb still wrapped in grave clothes. It was a messy miracle. It required other people to help unwrap him. It was not neat and tidy. Your breakthrough might be the same way. It might come with some loose ends. It might require you to work with others. It might not be Instagram perfect, but it will be real. It will be powerful, and it will be undeniably from me. Do not reject the miracle because it does not look the way you expected. Do not despise the blessing because it comes wrapped differently than you imagined. Receive what I am giving you with gratitude, knowing that I always give good gifts to my children. Sometimes I deliver you from the storm. Sometimes I give you peace in the storm. Sometimes I use the storm to strengthen you. But in every case, I am with you in the storm, and I am working everything. Yes, everything, including the hard things for your ultimate good. So here is what I want you to do in these final moments as we come to the end of this message. I want you to shift your perspective from problem-focused to promise-focused. Stop staring at how big your mountain is and start declaring how big your God is. Stop rehearsing what went wrong and start proclaiming what I am about to make right. Your words have power. Your declarations matter. So I am going to give you some declarations to speak out loud. Right now, as an act of faith, my God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all I could ask or think. No weapon formed against me will prosper. What the enemy meant for evil, God is turning for my good. I am not defeated. I am being prepared for promotion. My latter will be greater than my former. The best is yet to come. Speak these words. Let them rise from your spirit. Let them fill your atmosphere. Let them reprogram your mind from defeat to victory. And remember, my beloved child, the same power that raised Christ from the dead lives in you. The same voice that called Lazarus from the tomb is calling forth your breakthrough right now. The same love that wept at that grave is moving in your situation at this very moment. Your Lazarus moment has arrived. The resurrection of your dreams, your hope, your joy, your purpose, it is happening right now. Not because you earned it, but because I love you. Not because you were perfect, but because I am faithful. Not because you never doubted, but because even your small faith is enough when it is placed in my unlimited power. So lift your head, wipe your tears, take a deep breath, and get ready. Because what I am about to do in your life will be so magnificent, so undeniable, so supernatural, that everyone who sees it will have to acknowledge that only God could have done this. Your waiting is over. Your breakthrough has begun. Your Lazarus moment is here. Do you believe this? Lord Jesus, I thank you for this powerful reminder that your delays are not denials. Thank you for being the God of resurrection who specializes in bringing life to dead situations. I confess that I have doubted your timing and questioned your plan. Forgive me for the moments when I let circumstances speak louder than your promises. Today I choose to believe that you are working in ways I cannot see. I trust that every delay has been purposeful, every tear has been collected, and every prayer has been heard. Remove every grave cloth of fear, doubt, shame, and limitation from my life. Unbind me from everything that has held me back from walking in the fullness of your blessing. I declare that my Lazarus moment is here. I believe that resurrection is happening right now in my finances, my health, my relationships, my purpose, and every area that has felt dead. Fill me with supernatural faith to trust you even when I cannot trace you. Give me eyes to see beyond my circumstances and into your promises. Thank you for weeping with me in my pain and for never leaving my side. Thank you for loving me unconditionally and working everything for my good. I surrender my timeline to you and I choose to rest in your perfect timing. Let my life bring glory to your name and let my testimony inspire others to keep believing no matter what they face. I receive my breakthrough by faith right now. I declare that nothing is impossible with you, and that my best days are still ahead of me. Fill me with peace, hope, and unshakable confidence in your power. Let your glory be revealed in my life in such a powerful way that everyone who sees it will know that only God could have done this. In your holy, mighty, and victorious name I pray. Amen.